Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Civilization live streaming. How is everyone doing? This is Friday evening. I hope you are all doing alright. This is another live streaming with your boy Legend Ronnie. And I wanted to start a little bit different. No, I just took like half of the screen just for myself. Well, there's more people gonna tune in. We have a power event going on in my server and there is the Clarion call, which is basically killing barbarians. Who doesn't enjoy slaying and killing some barbarians? How about that? Wow, look at that, there's so many people tuning in. Andrej, Ibra, Dragontin. I have to do something here for my boy Dragontin. There you go, Dragontin. Talanda Fury, the Suicide Crew, Joan Jose, Jerry. How is everyone doing? Are you guys enjoying your Friday evening? Let me just sort out this, make this smaller. I'm taking too much of the screen. Yeah, I think that's more like it. Lock this in. Let's get into the game. Pop out the chat. Marine, Danish, Normal Hank, hello, Iron Lee, Falco Conrad, Iron Lee, it's 2 AM in Hong Kong. Wow. Well, it's 6 PM in UK, Iron Lee. I understand if you can't stay for much longer. Only 2 AM, you're probably tired. But it's weekend. The Suicide Crew, I'm feeling quite alright. I've done 2 videos today, which you guys gonna see them for the weekend until Sunday night, when we're gonna meet again. I've done LCD Spotlight and I've done Lohar Spotlight, which you're going to see them Saturday and probably Sunday. Andrej maxed out Boadicea skill. That sounds incredible. I hope you're happy about her nuking. Ironly, you have nothing to do. That is great. Oh, your school starts in February. Well, isn't in February the Chinese New Year? Am I wrong? I think it's like 14 of February. Am I correct? No. LC Spotlight is gonna be in the week, Saturday or Sunday. You're going to Switzerland. Love from India, Danish, thank you very much. We are probably gonna watch some barbarians butt getting smashed. Well, we have this event, Clarion Call, like I mentioned, and then we have Game of Power. Look at that, I'm number 1. Since LC is in the Mightiest Governor event, you know, I decided to go for this Game of Power. Because I get like 20 universal sculptures, I can do like whatever I want with them. 3000 gems, speed rush. You know, if I go on the Mightier Governor event, it's LC'd. And I'm a little bit like this. When it was Charles Martel, it was alright. I will think about it, but not really. As I mentioned, I'm not so hyped about El Cid. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for it. Rank 96. What the F? What is the reward? Individual 10 keys. The first one. Well, it's not bad. Alliance. Resources. 50 minutes. 10,000. My god. They are so cheap on rewards. The individual rewards, they are alright. 2 of these with 50% troops. Let's see. Do we have enough barbarians around? Which commander you recommend for attacking players? Christian. Almost any commander is good for attacking players. Nuker or army specific commanders, they are good for attacking players. Pelagius or Sun Tzu better for secondary. Ad Ramirez, I would go with Pelagius. Is Charles Martel good? It's very good. You just pulled him off. You got YSG. How should I use him? Main commander, secondary commander with who? Trash carry. You can check my Archer guide video. Hello from Texas. Hello from UK. Russ Mullins. Second commander with Scipio in this patch. Well, if you want a second commander for Scipio, probably you're wondering as free to play. And if you're wondering as free to play, then it will probably be Eulji Mundok or Boadicea. It can still be Joan of Arc for more nuking if you're using mixture of troops. Let me get my troops out. So someone was asking about Charles Martel. So look at him, Charles Martel, Richard I. Piece of cake. You see what it says over there? Piece of cake. So when you put these two guys together, this is the answer. The game gives you the answer, guys. Exactly. Yes, and then we have Herman with Kusunoki. Yep. That's my third group. Alright, now go in. March. So that's why, if you're wondering why my power is so high compared to the other live stream or the other videos, is because I'm participating in this game of power. I'm going for the first place. I'm at 1.9 million power at the moment, and if someone is going higher, I will go higher. But I spent a tremendous amount of speed rush. Trash carry, so you watched the video already, but you didn't understand how to use him. Well, the same way I'm using my army. The best way, trash carry. YSG, his best in slot, I already mentioned, would be Kusunoki. He would also make a good pair with Herman. If you want to use him as a main commander, you already know about the legendaries, how expensive they are to level them up. I'm 4 months into the game and I'm working on my second legendary. If you want to use him as a second in command, you can use him even as a nuker. So if you don't have enough archers as a nuker, I would highly advise you to use him as a nuker. YSG is the strongest nuker in the game. What program do you use in order to play on PC? Right now I'm using BlueStacks and Nox. Well, Dragontin already answered. Charles and Richard. 2 buff dudes smashing another buff barbarian. Not sure how I felt about that. Norman Heng. Who do you want me to play? Who do you want me to attack? There is nothing much to do in my server. Alright, Norman Heng. You want a more and better proof about Charles Martel and Richard. Alright, so this is my dude. K rules. He's Charles Martel and Richard. So he fought, I think, 3 players in the same time. And this is recently, so this is after the update. And I think he probably retreated after this one. So he managed to smash one of them, and then he probably retreated because these guys still have remaining troops. So he used Charles Martel and Richard I. And check this, because you guys are probably saying, look at that. Dora JR told me that he is a free-to-play. Look at that, 5211 Charles Martel, 5112 Richard I. So what more proof do you want? Tell me, what more proof do you want? Troops buff. So again, look, poorly leveled up Richard, poorly leveled up Charles Martel. See, that guy is not watching my videos. Troops buff. Look at that double C. He has 2, 3, 2, 1. He can trash it down the bin. Level 48. Then he used Dragon Lancer. What the F? So you spend so much in double C and then you pair him up with Dragon Lancer. Makes no sense. But anyway. So he won against 3 armies. A free-to-play player. So there you go. What more proof do you want? He is a player who has been following my tips, and he is a player who has been inspecting my videos very carefully. I have been advising him the best way I can. He's been following my videos and all that. So that is a living proof. Hello Ronnie, hope you are doing fine. You opened 61 gold keys today on new server. No charge drop. Igor, I feel sorry for you, bro. No charge Martel. Ali Ahmed, hello Ronnie. Is Scipio and John with full cavalry good? Scipio with full cavalry, not so much. But if you don't have any other option, then go ahead. I would rather use Scipio with, let's say, infantry, full infantry. But as I said, if you don't have any other option, if Scipio is maxed out, then for now you can use them. It's not gonna be any problems. You just wanted to know if John Tomoe combo can counter the heal of Richard. Not really. John and Tomoe, why would they counter the heal of Richard? With what? Daniel, you want proofs? Proofs of what? Free to play level 50 Richard. Yeah, why not? If you focus on him. You have a question. Who is best paired with Lohar? I'm using him for the calling. Well, with whoever you want, Eric. Whoever you want to level up, you can pair with Lohar. Lohar is an exceptional commander for barbarians and leveling up other commanders. Hey, Mr. DJ, is it worth to go hard on the Clarion call? Not so much. If people are going crazy on it, hey, Mr. DJ, I would not really go hard on it. I mean, the rewards are all right, but you know, it's just keys. Do you think they will ever come up with an update to restart your commander skill levels? Unfortunately, I did not watch your video before I went balls deep on legendary sculptures. Jimmy Benigni, I don't have any information about that, and I wouldn't really expect one. How can your power increase so fast? Using speed rush. Do you think Sun Tzu and Charles Martel is good combination? Would you recommend infantry or nuking talent for this combo? Think him NG, if you actually want to use Sun Tzu and Charles Martel, I would definitely go with nuking for Sun Tzu. It can, for infantry, it's like, you know, going with Sun Tzu for infantry makes no sense. It's pretty useless for infantry. For nuking, yes, Charles Martel is definitely going to use his main skill much often, and he's gonna absorb a lot of damage. Who's best defensive epic now that they ruined John? Eulji Mundok. Because he has he has defensive and attack. That's why. Samuel Kim, welcome to the live stream. And everyone else, guys, if I did not, and girls, I do apologize if I did not mention your name. Welcome to the live stream. I just think John and Tomoe with Archer can eliminate the heal of Richard, since the skills increase the attack damage of their troops, so not possible. You know, if you wanna counter the heal of Richard, I would use Herman and El Cid. That's what I would use. Herman and El Cid with full archers. That's what I think that is a good counter for Richard's heal. And I've explained it in the El Cid video, which I'm going to upload it tomorrow, where I could actually find El Cid good. What is better, Richard and John or Richard and Eulji Mundok for an infantry setup? Bro, I would definitely go with Richard and Eulji Mundok. John lost the 25% defensive capability, and better choose Eulji Mundok for reducing the arbor of debuffing your enemy. Some nuking and the force skill from Eulji, plus the bonus for the infantry. So yeah, definitely Richard and Eulji. The Suicide Crew, thank you very much. Ronnie, why haven't Rock hired you yet? I mean, you are doing lots of things and support community. Also, you are answering questions like a Google. I got it. Thank you very much for that. That is a really good one. Andres Lokis, hey Ronnie, good to see you. What Herman? No, Herman, stop. Let me zoom in a little bit, because I know if you're watching from phone or from other devices, I'm on PC. I have a 24-inch screen, so obviously for me it doesn't matter how small they are. For me, they still look big. But I probably have to go in a little bit, zoom in, so others can actually understand what's going on. Let's go this level 23. And then I have to check, are we actually going up on the rank or the Clarion Corps? Rank 70, look at that. So we are going up. Alliance rank 12. I think the Alliance rank, let's see the rewards. Alliance rewards. If we are in the first 10, ooh, that's bad. It's not that good. But I think that only the first 3 actually matter. Individual rewards. Well, look at that. If you are in the 20s, you get 5 keys. Then you get 4 keys. So, if I manage to get in the first 20, I'll be alright. You get one of these as well. Basic army expansion. It's not bad. I think I have a lot of action points to spend. Level 25s. This is what I need. These are like 120 points. I have 1,000. I'm gonna use 1,000. Let's go in. Lol, how can you have 2 million power in Game of Power event? Jaximas! You created a jumper account before you uploaded your guy video. Told me this trick. You got Richard from Gold Keys and chose LG Moondog trying to farm now. Free to play. Igor, good luck. How can I contribute best in a war as a free to play player? Luis, probably helping out with the rallies. Or use your strongest group when people are fighting. Help the others. Kill your enemy. Is it worth to use Richard 1-to-1 with healing talents? And Eulgi 5-2-1-2. You got YSG and El Cid on the same day. Joan Jose 1-to-1 Richard is pretty ish. I would try to get his skills at least, main skill at least 4 out of 5 before I would use him. But if you have no other options for now, you can use him with Eulgi, but later on he's not gonna be great. I'm telling you. Later on, if you don't manage to max out his first skill, you can still use him for defense. As a garrison commander, at least his talents, they are gonna make a very good use. I just showed at the beginning of the live stream someone who is using a 5-1-1-1 and a 5-1-1 Richard with Charles Martel, how good he was doing. What do you think about Max, Herman and El Cid? Carlos, I would think they would probably be the best counter for the healing of Richard. Like the best infantry counter. Herman and El Cid. Rar Sabado, that is bad luck, bro. The 4th skill of Lohar, where he leaves a battle, he heals. That does also apply if you leave PvP battle. Luis Tolentino, I have not tested, but I suppose it should work. It should definitely work. So if you're smart enough, you can do that. Yeah. What I'm trying to say, if you can coordinate yourself, very good for that. You can leave the battle, go in, leave the battle, go in. You can do the same with the cavalry. What I'm trying to say with the cavalry is this one. Increase all damage dealt by 15% during the first... This was 25%. They changed it again. My god. I'm 100% sure this was 25%. So increase all damage dealt by 25% during the first 10 seconds of entering the battle. So you can do the same with the cavalry. But now it's only 15%, so it's not much of a difference. So you can count, you can enter the battle, leave the battle, enter the battle, leave the battle, but it's a lot of maneuverability. It's same with Lohar. If you just want to heal up troops, you can leave, enter, and so on. I'm saying these things cause I see how hard you're trying with us. You do it from the bottom of your heart. Igor, thank you very much, bro. No worries, I understand. I'm working as well, Igor. Don't worry. This is extra what I'm doing here. The Suicide Crew LCD is very good. He silenced the enemy. He doesn't do just that. I think they modified him as well. Because he used to be only silence. Read his skill. Disables targets normal attack and active skill. It's not silence. It used to be silence. I'm 100% sure. Every time we were looking at him, he was the same as Herman. Silence the target for 2 seconds, and LCD was for 1 second. But now LCD does something different. It says here, disables targets normal attack and active skills. Then what does silence freaking do? It's amazing how they are playing with the description and the skills on the live game. So it's not like they are doing updates to let us know. This is the live servers. No, I don't want to curse. I'm trying to keep it, PG. sort of talking. You got Richard. However, today after 60 plus gold keys, they don't give me Charles or any legendary statue in order to improve Richard first skill by using just universal legendary sculptures. Which commander is the best for mixed troops? Onur, the best for mixed troops will probably be Hannibal Barca. What about the update of Joan? Ming knows. You got the link over there, Ming knows. Who's the best second in commander for Scipio? Well, the options are limited if you're asking for a free-to-play. You can use Eulji Mundok, you can use Boadicea, or you can still use Joan of Arc and have more damage. On average, how many gold keys do you save up before opening them? Hey, Mr. DJ, now that you asked about, I have accepted a challenge of 1000 gold keys from Marcy. If I go to my items, not commanders, if I go to my items, you can see that I have 99 gold chests at the moment. So I accepted a 1000 gold key challenge. So until I'm gonna have 1000 gold keys, I'm not gonna open any gold chest. When I'm gonna reach 1000 gold keys, I'm gonna do a very long video because I don't want to spend all that time just to do one click open all. That's gonna ruin everything. So I'm gonna save probably for another 3-4 months. Let's say, who knows, 5 months. And then it's gonna be a very, very long video. And I'm definitely gonna enjoy every single key, managing to hold this for that long. Silence probably just disabled active skill. Hello Ronnie, I hear that we can use area skill commander to save action points because other barbarians will attack us and we don't need to spend Apu for that. Can you give us an example for that, please? Safril, you can go watch the beginning of my video for YSG, which is this commander. go watch the spotlight for this commander that you see in the background, this name. Go watch his spotlight. In the beginning of this spotlight there is a guide how you can hit multiple troops. And look, right now I'm using Kusunoki in this group. So right now you can see that I'm fighting with 2 barbarians. So that particular group is fighting with 2 barbarians. And I used the same action point, so you have it here, don't have to go. I have Kusunoki in that group. So Kusunoki does a fan shape area damage as well. It's getting really thin of barbarians. Might have to move along. So where is it? This is Richard? No. So this is Herman and Kusunoki. Well, I pressed camp, so I ruined with the level 25 one. But this is the level 17 one. So they fought with 2 barbarians because of Kusunoki. Whoa, 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 and I think I have to take Kusunoki. Yes, I have to upgrade his stars. Well, upgrade successful. I only needed 6. Well, I think only 6 went. I need to level up my archer commanders because I'm so low on archer commanders. I'm not doing well with archers at all. Stefano, hey Ronnie. Today I'm watching you only with one eye. Because it's kill event on my kingdom, I must defend my one spot on NG event. Stefano, do that. 1 spot of MG event. That is magnific. Go ahead and make sure you're going to save that spot. Best pairing for Caesar. Best pairing for Caesar will probably be Richard. How long did you collect those 100 gold keys? Michael attack, I didn't really count the days, to be honest. Hey Ronnie, can you explain the expertise of double C, please? Is the defense decreased to me or the enemy? Emilio, AAC is gonna be to you. That 10% defense decrease is gonna be to you. You gain more attack, but they're gonna decrease it from you. Men under attack feels bad. Have to say bubble and troops in and out every time. Gillian Vale, I know the feeling. My server was at the beginning as well. Look, I'm gonna explain it. The Mightiest Governor event, I'm gonna go the first seasons. Well, not really the first season. Well, not the second season. I think from this one. From season 3 and 4, we had the same problem in my kingdom. So those players named Brand Cola and Infinite 01 and Topon as well, they were using the cavalry setup and they were just killing farms on our server. We had the same problem. And there were many others who were doing it like this. So everyone was keeping their troops in the city, no one was farming, no one was doing anything during the kill event. That is the reason why I got my my Lancelot. That's why I got my Lancelot to 50 back then, because I had to protect not myself but my alliance members, because no one from my alliance was having the cavalry setup. So I had to bring my Lancelot to 50 for this particular reason, so I can stop these guys with their cavalry setup. And it worked. I was keeping them away and they were not visiting us anymore. And from this event it was pure power, raw power, and this is where I come in. and I'm number 1, season 5. Season 6, I killed it on season 6. Look at that. Then on this one I didn't need only 90, so I won. And on this one I'm not, because I didn't need it. Charles Malta was maxed. That was the history of the Mightiest Governor event from my kingdom. Now we have El Cid. El freaking Cid. How can free-to-play compete against pay-to-win players? Is this even possible? Jonathan, on the long run, yes, but not in the beginning. In the beginning, no. The pay players, they have advantage against you. In the long run, yes, it will. So it actually popped up. It didn't for Minamoto, but a friend said he had one bundle for his level 40 Charles. Leao, when I got my Richard to 5-star, there was no bundle popping up. When I got my CPO to 5-star, I had a bundle popping up. So this I can tell you. When I got my CPO to 5-star, I had one. I saw some of your videos and I have to say they are great. Keep going. Something I can't understand as noob is when you say, for example, Minamoto is great nuker. Nuke is with mixed troops or cavalry only. Nick Kokovidis, when I'm talking about nuker, I will explain it. Just give me a moment. When I'm talking about nuker, I'm talking about this talent tree, the skill talent tree, which they keep changing the name. It used to be nuker, anyway. So this skill talent tree, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying that Minamoto is a great nuker. If I would have to use my Minamoto, this is what I would use him for. When I would battle, I would group him up with another commander that does damage with his main skill, with this talent tree, the blue one. Even if I use full cavalry, so don't get me wrong, Minamoto full cavalry, but that particular talent tree. Because Minamoto first skill is very good at doing a lot of damage. If I would have to use cavalry for mobility, that's a different thing. Then that's why I have Lancelot. I know it might be a little bit confusing for you guys, but you know, this is the truth. It can be confusing, but so what I just said before with Minamoto, that's nuking with cavalry, and this is mobility with cavalry. Or you can watch my double C talent tree, which I just showed, because he is the king of mobility, this particular commander. He is the king of mobility. He can reach the highest mobility into the game because he has these peacekeeping talents. Peacekeeping, cavalry and mobility, he can reach the highest mobility in the game. Cheesegood Gaming, so the epic 5-star bundle only shows up one time, so it is confirmed. And yes, it's good. I agree with him. So I did bought it one time, that means it's not gonna pop up again. Except for Richard. Who's Jongse? And Barca. I have unlocked every commander as a free-to-play player. Any idea on concentrating a specific commander? You have a 5-star CPO. As well, if you're a free-to-play and you already have a 5-star CPO, that's probably he's already going to be maxed. I would advise you to focus on a peacekeeping commander and one of the epic ones. Either Boadicea or Lohar, Eswar, because they will help you a lot on the barbarian events. They will also help you get resources following their path. Devil is my heart, hello. Today me and Phone Friends team up against one of the top players in my server. He had Max Richard and Max Scipio, and we barely even scratched him. I was using Max Scipio and Max Boadicea. Jonathan, if he is the top player on your server, he definitely has a lot of research. In war or in battle, was there anything that made you feel mad, or some tactic that is hard to deal with? Luis Torrentino, the only thing that made me mad was the cavalry. So someone who knew how to talent their cavalry and have a lot of speed on the cavalry, those are someone that actually made me mad, and it was hard to deal with. Because I had to keep an eye with my cavalry all the time. I had to keep an eye on his cavalry while battling with my main army with them. So that's one time when I felt it very, very hard. Because I had to focus on them all the time. For an all-infantry army, would it be just as effective to use Richard as primary if my Charles Martel isn't as good? Bad news, my Charles is a 2-2-3-1. Should I keep going with him or finish Richard? Jimmy Benigni, better go with Richard, because you can't go wrong with Richard. Charles Martel waits for the Mightiest Governor event and then try something else. With the Mightiest Governor event, which is after Julius Caesar, you have a chance to fix up his skills. So what you're thinking about idea to make videos about heroes tier list, well, probably mean commanders, will be very useful. You're playing for about 20 plus days but still don't know which hero is better and which worst. Devil in my heart, trust me that most of the commanders, they are good in their own way and they are good to use them for something. It's all about the combinations. The combination is it's quite too big for someone to do a video and explain all the combinations. What do you think of Joan of Arc after the latest update? Can I still use her as a secondary commander with Eulgi? I'll have to say that Joan of Arc can still do a good combination with Eulgi. The reason I'm saying that is because if we go to the commanders, Eulgi is very unique like many other commanders. If you go to his talents, Eulgi is one of the unique infantry commanders that has an attack path. So you have the infantry talent tree and you have the attack talent tree. So if you use Joan with another 25%, you can actually boost your infantry to do quite a significant amount of damage, and you have a slightly bit of heal. Eulgi also reduces the defense of your target, so it's all good. There's nothing bad in it. So yes, Eulgi, Mundok and Joan can still do a very, very good combination. The same way, for example, Lohar has peacekeeping and support. You know, that's very unique. Cheesegood Gaming. So there's 44 sculptures to get a maxed out epic commander. Well, I never counted them. What is KVK? Christian Aguilera. That's Kingdom versus Kingdom.
We must conquer or die.
Ich kämpfe für mein Volk.
Ronnie, you are godfather of infantry setup. Advise your channel and your tips to all my friends. Igor, thank you very much, bro. You use Max Pelagius with Max Boadicea, and they are awesome. Andras Loki. I bet they are both nukers. Both nukers both got healed. There's nothing wrong with the setup. Even if you use them with just cavalry. Again. Level 25s, definitely. Yes, please. My Herman is getting low on troops. Thank you for your advice. My mightiest governor will have Charles captures but pay to win players. Jimmy Benigni. I understand you, bro. Approximately how much gems or money you need to win a Mightiest Governor event? Bobo, it's all about speed rush. It's not necessary about gems, but it does involve some money if you want to win the highest rank. Reed, hello from Argentina, hello from UK, bro. Ronnie, what's the fastest way to increase power? Well, the fastest way to increase power is using speed rush. You have Boadicea level 50, who I must use for second in command versus another person, Minamoto or Scipio or Joan. Aqua Company. Well, if you want to use Boadicea as a main commander, then you definitely need to use another nuking commander. So I would recommend Minamoto. And if you can bring cavalry, Minamoto can also, with a little bit of march speed and attack, can also boost the cavalry. Action point is becoming really rare. It was easy to get in the early stage of the game. Andras, well, now is in the, how is it called? Now is in the VIP chest. Guys, just give me a moment because someone is knocking. Someone is knocking, very persistent. I'll be back. Okay. Alright, I do apologize about that. Someone locked himself outside. Believe it. Can you imagine that? And why didn't anyone said anything? I forgot to turn on the music. Bring the camera. Someone went too personally. Luis Tolentino, yes, someone actually wanted to ask me a personal question. You're free to play with Boadicea as main. What should you use as a secondary? Well, I just mentioned about Boadicea. Any other nuker is gonna work very well with Boadicea. Let me start do something into the game. We need more level 25s. Alright, so this is a long run. A hard battle. Timus Papus, no, it's not the police. Someone answered for the pizza guy and he locked himself outside. That's what he did. A guy in my kingdom was rallying my alliance mate, and once I sent a scout toward him, he used a shield. That is crazy. All you have to do is just use anti-reconnaissance. Anton Peterson, hello Ronnie, how do you feel right now? I'm feeling quite good. Thank you for asking, Anton. What was KVK? That's Kingdom versus Kingdom. That is going to be a future update, and that's gonna be the future play style of the game. Kingdom versus Kingdom. You have Minamoto maxed out. Is that good when versus another person? What should I use with Minamoto as second commander or first commander? Well, Willis, Minamoto can work as first or second commander, but if he's maxed out, I would suggest to bring full cavalry with him and probably, most likely, group him with another cavalry commander. That's my suggestion. If you don't have a good cavalry commander and you have, let's say, a maxed out Scipio, or it can work as well, Scipio's second skill can boost the cavalry quite significantly. Mundiok is better with John or Frederick, but if you want to ask that particular question, then definitely Frederick. Mundiok with Frederick is a much better option. But leveling legendary commanders is quite hard, just to keep that in mind. Am I too small? No, I think that's like, that should be alright. The Suicide Crew, Blue Stack better. The Suicide Crew, I have to say that Blue Stack doesn't crash. Doesn't crash as long as you don't check the chat. If you keep checking the chat, the Blue Stack crashes, to be honest. So if I keep going chat on and off, it crashes. It crashes many times. And Nox has the same problem. So that's the problem with both Nox and BlueStacks. But for me, Nox doesn't want to stream on my app. The app that I use to stream on YouTube. It doesn't work. Nox doesn't want to work anymore. So now that's why I'm using BlueStacks. But they both have the same problem, like I mentioned. Going in and out in the chat, they both have the same problem. As free to play, now that Joan changed, which commander I have to use with Scipio? Is Sun Tzu defensive value? With Jet, I wouldn't really put Sun Tzu with Scipio. You can still use Joan. If your Joan is high enough, you can still use Joan. You just don't have that much defense, you have more attack. Where can I zoom out on Nox? Well, I believe it's the same, it's control. Hold control and then use the scroll mouse. It's the same way you're doing it on BlueStacks. Same way to zoom in and out. Look at those juicy targets. I'm gonna splatter their brain all over the battlefield. I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna hit them with a fluffy rabbit. I am packed with rubber bullets and watermelons, so it's not gonna hurt them as much. Mateos Rodriguez, after the change in Joan, what is the best free-to-play option to use with Charles? Probably Eugi Mundok. Not probably. If free-to-play is the best one. And can also be Scipio as well, but I would go with Eugi Mundok first. Because it can boost the infantry properly. Ronnie, for staying out as much as possible to hit barbarians without going back to base, should I use Lohar and Boadicea or Lohar and Scipio? Well, if you want to do that particular, only that particular advice, then definitely Boadicea. But what I can better advise you would be, don't use two peacekeepers on the same group. If you use two peacekeepers in the same group, you're just leveling the peacekeepers. They are designed to help you level up other commanders. You understand what I mean? They have bonus experience. So you with them, you level up other commanders. Okie dokie. He's a moderator. Talent's 55 level. You want probably for Charles Martel because he is 55. So these are the talents. I haven't changed them. I'm still going for balance. Reduce damage taken 3%. There's nothing better to get anywhere close. So 3 more points there, and then I have 2 more points, which is probably gonna be here to get 1% attack. I can get 0.5 defense, and well, it's 2 points. So yeah, that's about it. I'll still go for reduced damage taken 3%. Damage dealt infantry is not made for doing damage anyway. I need more defense. And no weakness, I will not reach it. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have 5 more talents, and that's gonna be balance 3, and 2 of them is gonna be in attack. C'est la vie, monsieur. Hey, Mr. DJ. Thank you very much. What do you think if I use Minamoto and Julius Caesar? Is that alright? Willis go not so much. No, I wouldn't. Julius Caesar and Minamoto. Is Mundo good once commander for Charles? Anastasi, if you can't level up Charles that high, then if Eugi Mundok has the level for talents and so on, then definitely they're gonna do a decent pair together. You don't have heal, but you definitely have a lot of boot for your infantry. You should be able to knock down cavalry for sure. Donovan, good day to you too, sir. Where were we? Barbarians are waiting for us. And we are out of potions again. Action points. March. Boadicea, march.
Conquer or die!
Herman, 59,000 troops. You see, no heal.
Ich kämpfe für mein Volk.
My Herman is gonna get smashed. You have Cleo 5221. Who do you suggest for second commander for group battles? Nikolai Akini, are you talking about Cleopatra? Bro, that's a gatherer. Nikolai, I wouldn't use her for battle. Only her first skill is good and that's it. She could only help you if you're doing like big battles with your alliance. So if you do big battles with alliance, then Cleopatra might have a good role in there, but it's very limited. I have to zoom out. I can't find the barbarians all the way zoomed in. How are we doing with the rank? Whoa, rank 27. We were at 70 like a couple of moments ago. Now I'm on 27. Look at that. My god, Mr. Trunk. 49,000. What are you doing? Are you eating barbarians for dinner? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, just barbarian. Wow. Todorovic, you're welcome, bro. I'm alright. Hope you're alright too. How many tier 4 troops is required for completing expedition in your opinion? Beta, I did talk about the expedition, about the trick with the expedition to multiply troops. In my opinion, when you are able to make 4 full groups using the 25% army expansion, so that would bring you to about 800,000, 900,000 tier 4. Then you should be able to max out the expedition with tier 4. And poor Herman, always out of action points. Your Charles is 4-2 and your Caesar is 4-1. So I'm thinking it's best to max their second skill before I try to upgrade the star level. Whoever hits 5-5 first wins. Hey Mr. DJ, you're right about that. Caesar's second skill is really important. Somehow it's a little bit sad that some legendaries require to be upgraded so high in order to be good. The best second for Scipio. Free to play or pay to win. It would be Richard the First if you have him. If not, it would be most likely be Boadicea, Steel Joan of Arc, or Eugi Mundok. No, Herman. Where is Herman? Dragon Team, that's a good option. Cleo Joan buff both army. And you can choose this support talent for Cleopatra if you actually want to use them for battle. I'm gonna pop it up. Wait, no, that's Lohar. Let me fix it. Well, if you want to look at it, yeah, this is Lohar. I'm gonna put the other one. For Cleopatra, where was it? Cleopatra support. So this is the support talent that I would advise for Cleopatra if you want to use her for battle. Green, red, blue and yellow. Wow, Herman is getting really low. I spoke about group battles in Wars, yes. Her main skill max is pretty good. You don't think so? Nikolai, yes, I highly agree. As I mentioned, in group battles, she is very useful. I'm not lying to you, Nikolai. Nikolai Akinin, I'm not lying to you. In group battles, she's actually good. I don't use her because mine is bad. I've done my bad. I went for gathering. Let me show you mine. Look, I unlocked the second skill on mine, and I managed to max it out, and then I unlocked the third one because I was like, you know, no, I unlocked the third one because I needed talents. I didn't want to wait to max out the first one because I already messed it up. So now it's gonna take me long until I manage to max out her first. So that's why I skipped it. I'm not using her. But if first skill is maxed out on Cleo, she's for group battles. She's very good. Verification rewards is going to interrupt me very rudely, and I'm not going to forget you, verification rewards. I think Herman can hang on for a little while. Look at that, 24, 25, 23, 24, 24. Wow, 25 again. Let's get started. And one more. Herman. Come on, man. It's always Herman that runs out of action points. Christian Bart, thank you very much, bro. You want to get us Cavalry, you're using Minamoto as my main with 5511 and want to use John as second. Is that alright? Or better to use another commander as secondary? Well, if your John is maxed out, that's pretty alright, bro. You get 25% attack from your John, and if you have the second one on Minamoto, I think that you have the cavalry as well. Yeah, so you have 20% from your cavalry from the second one on Minamoto, and you get 25% from John of Arc. Then when John of Arc uses his main one, you get defense, so it's not bad, and a little bit of heal. If you get better options into the future, then you can replace John, but if your John is maxed out, you can definitely use her. Is it better to do AoE killing barbarians? Can you show it to us how is it done. It's a bit hard to do it. People advise it, but you know they just say it, but it's hard to do it. You need grouped up barbarians in order to do that. If the barbarians they are not grouped up, you can't do it. Look, I'm looking. You see that they are not grouped up. So for example, I could do 21 and 23, those two levels, but by the time I get there, they can move. So it's a waste of march time. Just try to save some action points. Herman, you have to stay put for a little bit. Don't get too anxious into the battle. A hard battle. I agree with you. I agree with him. It's definitely a hard battle. Will Charles Martel and Double C work for cavalry breed? Jace, not so much. I wouldn't really put them together for cavalry build. Cavalry builds and archers build, they are built for nuking. Yep, sometimes I have to wait 5-7 minutes to get the AoE right. So you see, it's a lot of time wasting if you actually want to group AoE them or to group hit them. $41,000 on Herman. He can still do it. Ronnie, is it better to have a level 60 maxed out green or blue commander than a level 40 purple or orange? Tom Hefner. I have to say that the blue commanders, they are not really great, because I know which one you're talking about. It can probably be only Lancelot. So Lancelot would only benefit for mobility or killing soft targets like farmers or retreating armies or lower tier armies than you. And then you have Tomoe, which she best serve in second in command. But a green one which got modified again. So since the talent builds, there is a green one which got modified again, and he would do much better than a level 40. Let me just start this battle. What are you doing to me, Herman? Too many tabs. Alright, so there is a green commander that I have to say that at level 60 it might make a difference compared to a level 40 because of the amount of talent. And is the City Keeper. The City Keeper did not have the infantry. So when they did the update with the talent tree, City Keeper was not on infantry. He was on, how you call it? Integration, exactly. So City Keeper was on integration instead of infantry. Now they gave him the infantry talent pad, so he can make a difference with infantry and attack at maxed out compared to a level 40. But the problem with the green ones, and this is why I don't advise people to use them, is because once you manage to get a 6-star commander at level 50, let's say an epic one or a legendary one, that level 60 is becoming pretty useless. So the talents will help you in the game if you manage to max out a green one at the beginning compared to the others. But later on into the game, that's gonna be a bad investment. I'm gonna take an epic commander, for example. Eulji Mundok, Eulji Mundok. So Eulji Mundok, infantry attack and defense at second level, 5 and 5. This guy needs a full skill to grant you 5 attack and 5 defense. Then Eulji Mundok has an expertise as well. This guy grants 15% defense, well it's not really that high, 15% defense for the next 5 seconds. While Eulji Mundok does a serious amount of damage and decrease the defense. Then Eulji Mundok has a serious amount of nuke, which doesn't have any cooldown. When attacking, has a 10% chance to increase his own troops damage for the next turn, which it doesn't have any cooldown, can go in one after another. 15% attack and defense to infantry. And Eulji Mundok has the same talents. Except he can be a defender, garrison commander as well. So that's why I don't talk about the green ones.
We must conquer or die.
I think Herman can do it like 2-3 more battles and then he's out. I was just curious. Oh, okay. Thanks. And who would be better as a primary, Charles or Richard? Pratik, depends which one is higher, Pratik. Justin Dong, that's because of her talents. She is a peacekeeper. Peacekeeping. This particular insight talents. This is the first part of the talents that you should do with Boadicea. Any peacekeeping commander, this is the first part that you should do with them. This is the first one. Because it's gonna help you in leveling as long as she is the main commander, help you in leveling, reduce action points, and you have 18% march speed on your troops. Plus, you get a lot of those chests, which are these ones. You get a lot of them because of one of her talents. Where is her? Is this one? 15. After defeating barbarians or other neutral unit armies led by this commander, you will receive 15 level 1 resource pack. So those resource packs, they add up. I had the 21,000 today, but I did a lot of research, speed up, and I needed resources. So I spent them all. But I had like 21,000 chests from just killing barbarians. 2 more, Herman. You can do it. You can do 2 more and then you're out of the game. Going up. Going up. Richard is nearly at 42. Scipio 44 going to 45. Boadicea is almost at 53. Lucas Snap, how are you doing, bro? Thank you very much. Nice live stream. Did you get a reply from customer service regarding 100 sculptures to max level 60 after hitting expertise? Kamal Kanan, no, I don't. You cannot max out your commander after you obtain expertise using your sculptures. Open your gems. Why would I do that? Only Aki, those gems is strategic reserve. Have you heard about strategic reserve? You have a level 30 Charles Malter, 541. I don't level him up because you need golden stars for my Mina. Then I work on Martel, Euji, or level 41. Yes, definitely use Euji as first commander and Martel as second, the Suicide Crew. Your Euji is at 5 star, you can do a very nice talent build, so definitely Euji first. Frederick is good combination with Scipio for mixed troops. Sweetheart Seed, yes, it is a good combination, but if you can in the future, try to use just one type of troops. If you can in the future, if not, go with mixtures. What is the best epic commander setup for infantry and what for archer? Arthur for infantry is most likely going to be Euji Mundok and Scipio. Euji Mundok and Scipio can also be Boadicea, and the third option can be Joan of Arc. Is Scipio Boadicea a good tank duo? Martin B, since Joan of Arc is down, for epic, Scipio is kinda the only tank, and then it would be Euji Mundok, because if Euji Mundok goes on infantry, with infantry troops, he can also be defensive as well, very defensive, for epics. But these are kinda the only two options now. And you have no chance against the big whales and tier 5. It's just hilarious that the game is enjoyable only if you pay in the late games. Very disappointed. Kiss Mark. You can always start on one of the old servers, which they are very peaceful, and you can upgrade and prepare for the late game. Who's better second commander, Tomoe or German? Well, second commander to who, Trash Carry? Emilio ACC for 4 months. I'm so close to maxing Boadicea skill. She's 5535, and I'm hoping to get some of her sculptures from the 20 plus opening Sunday. She's a barbarian's nightmare. The purple ball of doom falling from the sky on the barbarians. Definitely. Wasn't there another high level barbarian? Okay, there was. I think he went down. Level 24. I think this might be the last one. What? Again, out of... You know what I think? I think my commanders, they are making me use those potions, and then when I use them with them, they just pour the potions in a separate bottle and they keep it for later. When I'm not looking, I think this is what they are doing. I think they are stealing my action points. 6 more Golden Star to make him on a 6-star commander. The Suicide Crew, 6-star Minamoto. That sounds really, really dope. Yes, Euji has a very, very good utility. Ronnie, you missed my first question. Your Charles is at 4-0, Richard at 1-0, with enough sculptures to get both 5-0. Should I do that and then focus on one, or go all out on only one? Also, which should be primary, both same level? Patrick B. Pratik, not Patrick, Pratik B. Alright. This is gonna answer your question. Look at that. And troops buff. So this is a guy who fought with 3. He managed to beat one of them, and then he literally injured seriously the other two. And look at his commanders. So 5-2-1-1, 5-1-1-2. So once you unlock the first skill on Charles or Richard the First, you can go all the way. So you can unlock the rest. Now if you want to ask me who to be the main commander if they're both same level, this is gonna be very delicate. The first option would be Charles Martel, and the reason I'm saying Charles Martel is because of the Mightiest Governor event. After Julius Caesar is over, which is 2 months, you're gonna have Charles Martel, so you have a chance to max out Charles Martel, and then you can group him up. If he's a main commander and maxed out, you can basically group him up with other commanders, you know, make various of combinations. If you put Richard as a main commander, you can't go wrong again, because Richard is a great healer and a great defender on your city. So whichever you want to go with first, I leave it to your choice, because you can't go wrong with any of them being a main commander. Go, Boadicea, what? Oh my god, he's on 17,000 troops. Come on, Herman, one more. Don't be shy. What do you think El Cid? Should I build him as a nuker? Berkey, I'm gonna upload his video tomorrow. Tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna upload El Cid Commander Spotlight. And yes, for your question, build him as a nuker. Multi-Scott, no, that's YSG. That's the Archer legendary dude. Hold on. I missed a donation. I don't hear the sound. My bad. I'm terrible at this. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll check it right now. My god. I need to do something. My headset, they are broken. I don't really put them on. And the thing is, if I put my headset on, I also talk too loud. Nikolai Akini, City Keeper maxed plus Dragon Lancer 5-1-1 for Lost Temple will work. Nikolai Akini, don't tell anyone, okay? Do this, but don't tell anyone, because the Lost Temple is just gonna pack his bags and run away. I'm telling you, they're all gonna run away. When they're gonna see you with City Keeper maxed and a Dragon Lancer, they're gonna pack their bags and they're gonna bounce off. I'm telling you. And you're just gonna walk into the Lost Temple and be the king over everyone. You know? So yeah, definitely. That's terrifying. I knew it. I got tier 1 troops, but but I read it's going to work anyway. Bro, you tier 1 troops, they are formidable troops. Did you check the tier 1 cavalry? Listen, speaking of tier 1 troops. No. We have a merchant later. I'm gonna explain this as well. So look at that. I'm looking at tier 5 info. March speed very slow. Okay. Looking at tier 4. March speed slow. Okay. I'm looking at tier 1. March speed very fast. So with tier 1 troops, you can catch anyone you want. If you have a tremendous amount of tier 1 troops, bar speed very fast, you're gonna be jumping around. Tier 3, normal. But tier 1, they are very fast. They don't have any armor, so they either kill or be killed. Now I'm gonna answer the question why I'm training tier 2. Because you're probably wondering. That's because of the warpath. We have this particular event, warpath, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 gold keys. So obviously I'm training tier 2 because this is the requirements. And during the Midas Governor event, I'm just gonna speed them up to tier 4. When did this beauty pop up? Didn't notice. I have enough of those. I have for 2 months almost. Refresh 80, 40%. 350,000 definitely. 60%. Experience. Anti-reconnaissance if you need. 70% off. That's really good. And yeah, now Nicola Akini, thank you very much for the donation, bro. I highly appreciate it. You just got zeroed by a whale and his friends. I have no lines, no troops, no resources. But I got some kills too. I think I'm going to change the kingdom. Can I join your alliance in the future? Alexander, yes, if you want you can join my alliance. My kingdom is at peace. We are basically waiting for kingdom versus kingdom. Andras Loki, look, he knows something. He's saying tier 1 are the best for tanking empty flags. No joke. So you can use your cavalry commanders. You just take 10 tier 1 cavalry and you sprint to the flag. It's same like they do in Fast and the Furious, you know, when they press NOS and they go like that. So if you use tier 1 cavalry, something similar. Your city looks messy. How can my city looks messy? How can you say that about my city, bro? That is no. Come on. What? Why does it look messy? I told the history of my city. You want me to say it again? It doesn't look messy. The resources are very nice placed in one place where the storehouse is. Then you have the markets where the resources are getting manufactured. You have the shops and everything. Then you have the recreation. You have monuments, you have statues, you have information board, there is trees. So that's the recreation area where people can walk around, you know, feel good, nice, smell fresh air. Then you have the training. You have the Castell for the reinforce orders. If you need reinforcements, Alliance Center. And then obviously, you know, people training, they get injured, so you need hospitals around you. So that's why I have hospitals. And after a hard day of training, what it's best than just going to the tavern and enjoying a good meal, some ale. There's nothing wrong with it. And of course, you have to keep the scout camp closer, because those are your spies. You never know, a dying man or a very drunk man can tell you a very interesting story. So you need the scout camp close by. So it's not messy, everything has an order. The way it's built, the way it's made, it has an order of things. So how can you say my city is messy? You have your ally tag marked with the stone roads. Speed your city up for the video. 56 days. By the way, for the records, because since we are here, when I started the upgrade for the city hall, it was 90 days. 90. That's how long it takes for the city hall 25. 90 days. But with the helps, and I had some speed rush, I got it to 56 days. So asking you third, hope that my primary Japan commander Kusunoki, or should I go for Boadicea? Jairaj, Kusunoki is a great archer commander and a nuker as well. You can go with both of them. Boadicea can go on the peacekeeping talents and is gonna help your Kusunoki to level up. So if you do Boadicea with these peacekeeping talents and her skills, is gonna help your Kusunoki level up. But your Kusunoki is gonna be very good for archery setup with archer commanders. Deadly Sword PvP is building time for troops. Okay, so he's answering to someone else. You have Sun Tzu level 41 and Minamoto level 35. What's the next commander from Boadicea and Scipio? Goody Danny, I would go with Boadicea. Boadicea is gonna help you level up. And same is Minamoto. When you do Barbarians and Guardians, you should put Minamoto as main commander because of the peacekeeping talents that I just showed you. Which commander between Kusunoki or Tomoe do you recommend to use with Herman? Now that is a very strong question. My first try would be Tomoe, and you're probably wondering why. My first try is going to be Tomoe with Herman because I'm also leveling Herman, and that's because of the speed. You can see that Herman can have up to 10% march speed, and Tomoe can grant you another 5% march speed. Tomoe also grants attack and other bonuses that can benefit Herman. So everything that Herman has can benefit, everything that Tomoe has can benefit Herman, including Rage Restored, which Herman has something similar. So there is going to be a lot of Rage Restoration using Herman and Tomoe. So that's going to be my first choice that I will try with Herman. Oh no, I'm asking you, why you do tier 2 troops? Deadly Sword PvP, that's because of the event. We have the Warpath event, this is why I'm training tier 2. During the Mightiest Governor event, all these tier 2 troops that I'm training, I'm gonna speed them up to tier 4. Milo, you catch me live, but it's 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'm probably gonna get off in a couple of minutes. Jairaj, Boadicea or Kusunoki. For killing barbarians, or guardians or farming other neutral units, you should put Boudicas first, and Kusunoki should be main commander when you want to do PvP. And would be advisable with that setup to bring as many archers as possible, if not only archers. Maxed out Julius Caesar plus Richard versus Charles and Richard. Who will win? Charles and Richard. And why? That's because it's an infantry path. Charles and Richard, they have a infantry path, while Caesar and Richard, if Caesar is the main, there's gonna be a leadership path, which is mainly for mixture of troops. KB, I don't have any tier 2 or tier 3 troops. Look. So I don't have any tier 3. These are the only tier 2 that I'm training now for this event. After that, this will be tier 4, and I don't have any other tier or any other troops. You have Herman as main hero, and you got Richard Max first kill, and I think it's a good combo. Milo, if you think that's a good combo, then that's great. Especially that Herman will help Richard restore rage. The stone for wall 1023 is 33 million, so I imagine it's double for 25. Hey Mr. DJ, it was 50 million for level 24. Kingdom ranking. This is the kingdom ranking. What? I'm on 6. I'm going high. Aquamarine, who is sexier, Boudicca or John? Definitely Boudicca. Look at those legs. Definitely, she's much more sexier than John. John is not even looking at you, she's looking up. So, definitely her. 2 hours and 45. I'm losing my voice. That's it. My troops always keeps dying. How to make sure troops don't die? Make sure you have hospital available, Pranav. If you don't have room in your hospital, that's why they die. Unless they are defending a flag or a pass or in a sanctum, they also die there for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but they die there as well. Christian Jason, is defense path good for Charles? Christian Jason, for mixture of troops. So if you don't have enough infantry and you want to build mixture of troops, then you should definitely go on defense path. Does your kingdom shifts? Is kingdom shift from alliance to alliance, or does your kingdom has only one king? Trafalgar, no, they are changing the king. Every week is a different king, and I'm getting confused. French girls are sexy. In our kingdom 96 in Last War, the strongest player is at 60 million and at 120 plus million kills. That's crazy. Everyone is talking about setting their talents to restoring rage, to speed up commander skill cooldown and speed up commander healing combo. What do you think? Wise as Lee, that's not bad, that's what I think. Faster skills means either more damage or more sustainability. Got some skills. Show ranking in event please, and after stats in power. So I think something finished. 1.9 million, some building or whatever. And then my stats in power. So this is my stats in power. I'm at 10,000 victories. So I achieved 10,000 victories. One victory for every subscriber. So I need to do over 3,000 more victories. NM row. I'm just gonna end it right here because two more minutes and I'm gonna be off. That's it. Think it will be good Herman with Joan too. Milo definitely, especially with the full archer setup, but I will first try when my Herman is maxed out, and he will be. I will try with Tomoe first on full archers. Wish I was in the kingdom like yours. Our once place on the event is at 5 million points. 2 and then third place are 2 million. The Jacko, I feel you, bro. This is why I'm trying to level up in a peaceful kingdom, because I'm sure they will do something for the future, either like kingdom versus kingdom that everyone is talking about, or something they will do. Nikolai, good night, bro, and thank you again. How we will get blueprint for City Hall 25? Do you have to buy? Akshay, yes, it's 2,000 gems. Alright guys, I see you got my message that I want to go. Everyone is wishing me good night. Well, I wish you all a good night as well. And until next time, let me end it with differently, because I always say peace out. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That's it. Different sign out. I'll see you guys on the next live stream or on the next video. Take care.